Alright, so today we're going over some Overhook-X and Single Leg-X. So, from here, right, basic positioning. So, Overhook-X, I have the overhook on the leg, and my X guard is kind of the usual, right? I'm hooking behind the knee and hooking behind the hip. I want my legs to control his joints, so knee joint, hip joint. Here, I'm rocking the overhook, alright? Single leg X is going to be basically like the footlock position. So I'm going to be out, my foot is going to be on the hip, right? Never crossing in front. That's a reef, that's a DQ. And my other leg is going to be here. So my hips are going to be up, right? It depends on what type of sweep you're going for here, right? One might be to turn the knee out, or the other might be to keep the knee straight up. But my hips are always up and kind of active, right? If I'm lazy here, the guy's just going to stuff and pass the guard. Exactly. Pass it out. So let's go over some setups. First one is going to be from the spider guard. So here I'm in the spider guard, got my feet in the biceps. I'm going to place one of my feet on the ground here, and now I'm bringing my knee to me and stretching it over my head here. Now my hand lets go, I wrap up my overhook. From here I can hook inside the legs, 1, 2, right? We can go for the legato sweep where we're gripping the sleeve here and kicking the guy out, okay? But I'm entering into this position. So here, legato sweep, just so you see it for future reference. I'm pulling the collar down, pulling the sleeve, and stretching my legs up here to the knee dog. Entry number 2 is going to be shin to shin, but it's like spider shin to shin, right? From the Michelle Nicolini. So I'm here. Sean is going to start to like drive his knee across. Yep. Or, yeah, exactly, here. And basically what I'm going to do is go shin to shin. So here, hips out, shin to shin. And I'm stretching my leg up, and I'm letting this leg slide down to my hip here. Okay, now I hook 1, 2, and I can play from here. Third entry, right? Actually, yeah, third entry. I'm going to be sitting up. I'm going for the sit-up guard. So here I'm sitting, boom, hips out, I go shin to shin. From here, I'm falling to my side, and I'm blocking his hip. So when I fall, I want to make sure the guy doesn't go for the mount. So I'm blocking. I stretch my leg again, like a slide. His foot comes to my hip. From here, I bring my hips up and inside. All right, now we're in our single leg X here, where we can stretch and switch. You're always going to be going between the two positions. So here I can stretch, maybe I come back, hit my sweep, go for my footlock. All right, so always transitioning between the both of those. So from the overhook, right, or single leg X, I'm sorry. From here, right, we have the John Donahauer, right, the Hinzo one, where we're opening and twisting the knee to the outside here, right? From this one, we can be going for our footlock, or we can start to drag the leg across the hips, and now I'm coming up for my leg jack. Right, so we have that option, or we got the Marcelo, which is here, again, off the single leg X. Right, I'm keeping my hips up always, and now I'm just going to control the ankle with my hand. So here I'm kicking him back and picking the heel up and almost like popping it through. Then come up, hook to pass. Okay, from the overhook X now, let's turn a little bit. All right, so here I got the overhook. Yeah, exactly. Right, basic X guard style sweep. I'm here, I lock my collar. I'm going to stretch my legs out here, coming up onto my hand. Notice both my feet are kind of behind his thigh. Now I'm up on my hand. I can do my technical stand up here. Boom, take the guy down, hook to pass. So we can play there. We can also play here, right, where we're hooking the bottom leg. I stretch, dump them back. Here, back up. Or we can look to grab the far leg. So I'm here, I'm looking to grab that far leg, and now here I can stretch the guy out, almost against his own knee and come up. Or I'm here, right? Yeah, I can dump the guy up that way. So I'm stretching my legs up and over, and now I'm kind of up on my shoulder blades, and I rotate here to come up. Another position to think about is when you're playing the single leg X and Overhook-X game is instead of hooking the far hip with this leg, hooking behind his near knee here, right? So now I get the same options. It's just tougher for him to backstep out of this position. So here, I can elevate, I can get him off balance, and if Sean tries to stuff and go backwards, right, I can stretch my leg here, continue to work on like the foot lock or whatever it's called. So, passing from single leg X. Right here, Sean's got me, foot is on the hip, he's hooking under. So, first one I'm going to do, I'm going to clear the foot, and I'm going to do a big back step. So I'm clearing the foot, maybe I'm using my elbow to clear it, but I'm clearing, and a lot of times I'll grip the collar here. So now I'm back stepping, dropping my knee heavy across his chest, and now I'm working to block the hips and sprawl. Okay, other one from this same position, this single leg X, I can stuff the knee here, and I'm sitting heavy here. But I notice I'm kind of dropping my knee, extending my other leg. I need to close the space so he can't push me back to the half guard. And now, exactly, I can work up to like the triangle or different things. If he's got the X, so Overhook-X, exactly, is here. I'm going to always block this leg, okay? So here, this is the leg stopping me from going back, so I'm going to pin it, boom, here, back step, same thing, get heavy, right? If I want, I can start to stuff my leg through and control the triceps, get the roll for the omoplata, smile for the camera, everything else.